good, YouTube? You know it is your boy TSJ Starbucks. It's nothing new. Same thing I've been saying for years. A little bored. Figure I'd try to do one of these blogs or vlogs again that I do when I'm on my way home from work. Now, as you can see, it's like I said, it's dark out, and I always use my phone to shoot the videos. So forgive the footage of how it looks, how dark it is. You can't see me damn near at all. But anyway, let's just get into what I want to topic. Just figure I'd pick a topic and throw it out there. I keep hearing this. I'm probably super late about this, but I keep hearing all this drama about this 7210 early pickups people been getting. I mean, if you're into the YouTube thing like me, then you probably been seeing videos. But I just want to get everybody's opinion. Now, the way the sneaker game goes now, anybody, they don't care who the fuck it is unless you're a celebrity. If you get a sneaker way earlier than a release, and everybody knows 7210s come out in December like every other 11, and people got them like last month in August or July or some shit like that. So, unless, like, into to people's perspective, if they never seen you get a pickup from Jordan Brand themselves in the past videos you've done, they automatically assume they're fake or unauthorized or whatever you want to call it. Like, come on, people. I just wish people stop being fuck naive. Whether you don't like that culture or you don't like that part of the game, it is what the fuck it is. Like, it's like unauthorized have been exposed years ago. We finally got hip to the early release sneakers and all that bullshit and all that jazz. Like, we know what it is now, and like, y'all can't deny this shit no more. People, I'm talking to the people who just do authentics completely, and they're disgusted by unauthorized and all this like pride shit they got going. Like, come on, give it a fucking break by now. Like, point blank period. Like, Jordan's been faked for fucking years, and now if these are fakes or just the sneakers that are made by the same factories and they're just selling their self at wholesale prices, it is what the fuck it is. I don't complain. I don't fucking care, because I don't barely buy Jordans no more like that, because that 190 is becoming heartbreaking. Like, I can't. It's like really a life decision to go to Foot Locker or any of these stores and really buy a shoe. I wanted the I think they're called the Militani. I don't know how to pronounce it. The nines that just came out that look like they got the same type of look as the powder blue 10s. It's just like where the powder blue at is like a goldish green type color. I've been one of them. I've been on them, and they're still in stores right now. I went up there to go get them, and I was like, yo, like, I don't really feel like spending $190 on a fucking pair of shoes. Like, that's crazy. I never used to be like that, but like, I'm getting older and I got a family now. I can't just keep dishing out $200 plus every time a shoe drops. Like, it's ridiculous. So if motherfuckers is offering you a shoe, same quality, and the only thing that you can come in my neck about on that shit, on that tip, is that it's sold on a fake website, it's from overseas, which all fucking authentic Jordans or all authentic sneakers period come from, if you didn't fucking know that by now. They're like cutting the middleman and they selling them themselves. Like, and you're charging $150. Like, that's kind of a hard pill to swallow. Like, I'm supposed to drop an extra $40-$50 just so I can have my pride up and y'all won't come at my neck and say, oh, well, those is not real, whatever. Like, seriously, like, who wouldn't want to save $40-$50 if you have the chance to? But getting back to what I was saying, there's a few big time YouTubers that had the sneaker already and reviewing and saying that it's real, whatever. I really don't care if it's real or fake. Like, I mean, they look real to me, and I don't care. Like, they look good, so what the fuck? And everybody questioned it, saying, oh, well, they're fake, and everybody saying that. Like, I feel as though if you know they're fake, if you know they're real, you don't have to explain yourself to no fucking body. Your credibility should be enough. If you'd have been putting out videos and videos and videos on top of videos, and it's been nothing but store-bought shoes or shoes set from the actual company, why should you have to defend yourself if you show the shoe months before. Y'all never could know. Like a lot of them shoes that they got on the other videos, they could have been had them shits and just decided to show them during release. Like I don't get what the fuck is the big deal. Like the sneaker game, the sneaker culture or whatever is so like sensitive now. Like everything about this shit is sensitive now. One hand I get it, on the other hand I don't, and then one hand I don't fucking care. Like it's making me get back to the basics, whereas though I just like shoes. I don't like all the aspects of it, like the events, the reselling, the nitpicking of materials and all that other shit. I'm starting not to like none of that shit no more. I just want to buy shoes because like let's be honest. Anybody my age or a little bit younger and a little way more older understand where I'm coming from when I say this. The sneaker game will never feel like fun or be as exciting and amazing as it was back when it was like 96, 97, around them times when the sneakers that everybody's drooling over of Jordans now, when they first released, or hell, when the fuck this 11 series first started retroing again back in 2009 to 2010 or 2011. Like it'll never be that again. Like if it do, I'll be shocked. But the technology that we got in this world now is just fucking everything up. It's making it better, but at the same time it's like taking all the fun out of it. It's making it every aspect of buying shoes, releases and all that, they making it a fucking business. Like I really used to like the surprise of like not knowing when a shoe comes out, or you catch the release like date like a couple days before. I used to like that excitement about it. Now it's like so many shoes come out every other weekend. Like it don't even fucking matter no more. And on top of that, like the shoes are sitting down because they're $200 a piece. Like everybody's saying, well, you got the quality now you're bitching because the price. Who would not bitch about that fucking price? I get why you're doing it because of the resellers, but it's not just because of the resellers. They see it like this. The resellers buy all the shoes and then flip them for $250. Why not we just charge all that much and cut the middleman out, and then on top of that, I'm making more money. Not only am I making more money, all I'm paying is like an extra $1 to get y'all the quality y'all bitched about, and I just add some tax on top of that. And then Jordan had more tax because he put Nike Airbag on everything because everybody bitched about. Everybody was like, "Oh, we don't want the Jordan logo no more. We want the Nike Airbag." So niggas was going through extreme measures to get it, either buying an OG that's crumbling like shit and soul swapping them, or getting a customizer to actually stitch the fucking Nike Airbag on, or if you got like Air Jordan 3 or 4, they literally mold the shit on the back heel tabs. Like it got that deep, and I'm like, they was ignoring us for a while, but then I figured they started to pay attention to that shit and just made it seem like, oh well, we're just gonna give y'all what y'all asked for. No, they caught on to it, like y'all really want this Nike Airbag. And when they probably dropped that 3 to test it and seeing how well that shit did, because what they did was 3s was like dropping for like 150, 160, but they was putting Nike Airbag. That mean they gotta give a bigger portion of Nike because you're using Nike branding instead of using Jordan branding. So they gotta put that money back in Nike pocket. So they had to make their money back. So what they do is they tax you for $40 more and charge you $200, and them shit sold out instantly. So they probably a light bulb went off and was like, let's keep trying it. So what they did this whole entire year, like we just started noticing they started putting Nike Air on insoles again. Like where the fuck did that come from? And they sell it instantly. So why not just put Nike Air back on everything that had Nike Air on it? Like the 3s, the 4s, the 2s, the 1s. Because the OG high ones, every fucking OG high one damn near that release is selling out instantly. And people don't even notice that when they first released the OG high ones, they started at 140. They done trickled all the way up to 170 now, and they still selling out like fucking crazy. Like ones is like the new Air Force Ones now. Like I hate to say it because that may be his ultimate demise for me saying that shit, but it is what it is. And people don't even notice that price creeped up. It's almost at 190 now with the rest of the fucking retros. And then to top it off, now that they seen that how good they did, now the Maroon 6s that everybody been crying about, that was the only 6 original colorway that has not been released. They finally released it to y'all. They took the blue tint off, put the OG tint back on it, and on top of that, they put Nike Air on the back of the shoe. But you're not going to get it for $190. You're going to get it for a premium price of $225, which is actually going to be more than the actual 72 10s I'm talking about in this video that released in December, they're releasing for $220. So I put it to you like this. I don't really give a fuck who got the real shoes or who don't got the real shoes. All I know is Jordan Brand winning and these unauthorized sites is winning, because Jordan Brand's going to tax the shit out y'all, and he know y'all going to drool over it because, for one, y'all love 11s. Two, he put it around Christmas time to make you even crave it even more, because you're not buying the shoe for the fucking shoe. You're buying the shoe for the fucking hype. Like, I would say on a scale of 100, I'd say about 40% of y'all buying the shoe for the shoe, and 60% of y'all is buying this shit for fucking hype. If he was to release any fucking 11, only 11 I'd probably say I'm kind of skeptical about is the Space Jam, because that shit is like, that's like a fucking Yeezy in the Jordan world. Like, that shit still go for $700. But other than that shoe, all the other 11s, even Concords, if he was to release those shits, let's say, I'll say March, which like don't too much come around that time. Yeah, I would say March. Like, not too much come around that time. Like, super big come out. Put it around that time. They still gonna sell out. They still gonna go regardless. But I don't think they would be as much chaos and much fucking craziness like it is when you put that shit in December. And back then, when they first started doing it, they was releasing them shits on the 23rd because that was his number. And I don't know if it always fell on a Saturday, but they put it on 23rd because of his number, and it's 2 days before Christmas. Like, give me a fucking break. That's like, that day is considered Jordan Day, just like Black Friday, because niggas go crazy over Jordans on that day. Like, you're bound to see a news report about that day all damn day. I promise you that shit. If you don't see it this year, it's because of the price, or because they got that new system of you either do raffles or you get a ticket. You're not just regularly camping out for the shoe. They're not letting that shit happen no more. But Jordan's always gonna be an asshole and release the shit in December. So what can you do? But in closing, I just feel as though, why should people really care in this matter whether the shoe is real, whether the shoe is fake? They're wearing it, not you. Half the time, they're not even keeping the shoe. They just reviewing the shoe to get more views on their channel. And I don't fucking knock nobody's hustle. But I told you, I'm almost at the age of 30. I turned 29 this year. I'll be 30 next year. My foresights on sneakers and how I used to be is not the same. I still got a love and passion for it, but I'm more mature now, and I don't have time to be arguing with people about dumb shit. I told you, ever since I went to SneakerCon New York a month or two ago, I don't see the sneaker game the same as I used to. I just see it as me just getting sneakers I want and like, and that's it. Like, I'll sit there and, like, you know, conversate with a few people here and there about certain things, but I can never, like, be fully attached to it how I was a few years ago. Because a few years ago, even though a lot of bullshit about it got on my nerves, it was so much fucking fun. Like, anybody that, like, was into sneakers heavy around 2011, 2012 will tell you the same shit that I'm telling you. That shit was so much fucking fun. Like, even if you couldn't get every single sneaker you want, like, Nike wasn't missing a fucking hit. Jordan wasn't missing a hit, meaning they was putting out fire ass colorways. Even, like, I give you an example. I'm gonna try to cut this up a little bit because it's getting too long, like always. The LeBron 9. Initially, people hated that shoe because it was coming off of the success of the LeBron 8. When the LeBron 8 didn't even have that many colorways, and everybody know the best colorways of the LeBron 9 is the not LeBron 9. The LeBron 8 was the South Beach 8 and the Miami Nights, and all the other colors was okay. But I promise you, when them 9s came out, nobody liked them until they put out the Cannon colorway, and after that, they put out like 20 fucking colorways, and every colorway sold at some point. Like, I don't give a fuck if it was a GR, they had a million fucking pairs, like, they was selling. KD4s, best KD shoe ever fucking made, and the bitch was only fucking $95. Everybody know the only two colorways that, like, it was damn near impossible to get your hands on, and it was like they go for ridiculous prices now, is the Nerfs, because they didn't make that many pairs of those, and the Weathermans. Those two, like, you won't even include those, but every single colorway of that fucking 4 sold the fuck out. Even generic colorways for the actual team, them shits sold the fuck out. I look for them shoes now, regular colorways, and they still go for prices. The Kobe, even though I wasn't a huge fan of the 6 or the 7, they still was like selling like fucking crazy. Like that year, and the foam posits, not to mention the Galaxy and all the Jordan retros, like every shoe was fucking hitting. After the Concords and the fucking Galaxy came out, it was sneaker hysteria, and I told everybody at some point this sneaker shit is going to die down. Don't get me wrong, sneakers will always be in a high demand, but it's like I won't say never, but at this point, it's not going to be at the hysteria that it was around that year, around 2010, 2011, and 12. It's not going to be that hysteria no more because remember the prices was okay, but they were reasonable. They started growing the prices started getting higher with the LeBrons. When they seen how well the LeBrons was doing with them high ass prices, everybody started following suit. So if you ever see a Jordan or a LeBron, any of them shoes retail for $100 or even close to $100, pinch yourself and wake the fuck up because it ain't happening. So rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm about to go in the house, go to sleep, and I guess I'll try to do another vlog tomorrow.